Hello, hello, welcome to Talk Futbol Live. Hello, everyone. We're back again. We have Ayo, Biodun, myself, and Cincy with us. It's ABCC crew today. How you guys doing?
What's up?
Yeah,
Good,
man.
good, good.
All right, all right. So
ABC,
as we
ABC
always say,
squared.
fans, remember to like the video, subscribe as usual, share with your loved ones. And today we're having a very special episode. It's international break this week and kind of the next. So we are talking about something extremely different, something that we've actually never really talked about before. We are comparing the greatest Premier League teams of ever. Um, we have Cincy here, who is a Manchester United fan, and he's here to, of course, defend his team. His team of old, in the sense of the good ones are gone back in the day. And we have Ayo and Biodun, who will be interchangeably speaking for which other team they think is better than CC's Manchester United treble winning 1999 squad. All right, guys, so let's get into it. Since we'll start with you because we already know who you are picking on. We don't know who Ayo wants to talk about. We don't know who Biodun wants to talk about, but we'll get there. Since Manchester United 1999 squad, you think they're the best ever in the Premier League? Tell us why.
Well, now let me rephrase. So I never said they were the best ever. My own argument was that the era of United when Fergie was there was probably one of the most dominant era that you would ever witness in the history of the EPL. So it wasn't for me, it wasn't even more about 99. Yes, the 99 team played a major role in that era. But that dominance when Fergie was there for 26 years, I don't think any team can ever replicate that kind of performance. It was just year after year and year of just dominating the league, and no one could just take down the Red Devils. It was just complete dominance, and that was my argument with Ayo when I saw the post. It was the post I saw on Instagram that somebody said, and the person said it. He was talking about all the players that United created during that era. I was like, it's actually true. And so for me to just to use the 99 team as the only and the best team, I don't think that would do my argument justice. If I don't even think that United team was even the best United team I've seen. I think the team that won the 2008 Champions League, I think that team was even better. I think that was even a much better team, because that was a complete team, So, but what United has done during the time of Fergie, to think about, winning 38 trophies, 13 Premier Leagues, in the span of 26 years. If you win 13 Premier Leagues in the span of 26 years, that means you won 50% of the time. I mean, nobody else can boast of that kind of record right now. It's almost impossible. The same City that you guys are talking about, look at them, they're already collapsing. They are not, they've not even, they've won, yes, they won 4 in a row, they had their time, but the longevity of success is what I am arguing that nobody else can compete.
So
Are you talking about the entire era of Fergie, like the whole 26?
Yeah, that was my argument. That was my argument. I was just talking about 1919. It was that period of just United dominating the league.
So let me say something, since real quick. You are talking about United dominating the league. Man City is collapsing now. The points you mentioned. Do you think it's more about this argument? Is it more about United or about Fergie?
Well, it's more about United, under Fergie, and also how the team was built. And I said to Ayo, I said, listen, this team, the grassroots of this team's success started from the academy. It wasn't like we had one Saudi prince or Saudi king that came and swooped United for billions and billions of dollars and just started buying players. No, this is pure championship manager. When you even play that fantasy game, when you just come from the roots and you built a team from that, and they never look back. And the money that they acquired from their success was what they used to build the team time and time and time, and they remained on top for so long. That was my own argument. I was never going to say the 1919. Yeah, obviously the 1919 was good, but I don't even think it's the greatest team in the Premier League. Because if you look at that team on paper, it's a good team, but it wasn't the best.
Okay, so let's hold that thought on. 99 team was good, but wasn't the best. 2008 was the best in your opinion. 99 team won a treble, but the overall point is Fergie's 26 years span, it was dominant. Ayo, how do you want to counter that?
So you guys know where my loyalties lie, but I think what when we're having the discussion offline, I thought he was talking about what Fergie's greatest accomplishment when you talk about a team that dominated in the Premier League for a period of time. And to me, I hate them as much as I do. Pep Guardiola's Manchester City team eclipsed what Fergie did. No disrespect to Fergie. No, I mean, Fergie is still the greatest manager in the APL era because of what he did over that 26-year period. But if you take what City did in that 4-year period and compare it to whatever period Man United was most dominant, to me, no team it's going to be a long time before, if it ever happens, to find another team that will win the Premier League not 3 times, 4 times in a row. I don't know if any team will ever do that again. And they won the Champions League in that period. And if we're even talking about era of dominance, right? Pep has been there 9 years. And I think he's won the Premier League, 6 times in those 9 years?
7.
So it's even greater than 7 times.
I think 7.
So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. 6 times. He's won it 6 times. 6 times. So 6 out of 9 years. I mean, that's greater than the 50% record that you were putting up against Fergie. Again, absolutely no disrespect to Baba Fergie. Like,
he hasn't stayed there long enough for him to.
Yeah, but since you look at it this way, Fergie stayed 26 years. We don't know what happened. If Pep stays 26 years, maybe you do better, because based on Ayo's numbers, Pep has stayed 9 years and it's 6 over 9 is more than 50%.
But it's already collapsing. That's what I'm saying. But the team is already collapsing now. So he needs to stay that long.
Just as
I can't say you can't say they've collapsed, because there were times Fergie struggled as well. There were times Fergie struggled. In fact, they nearly got relegated their first season. Fergie,
that was when he first came in. So let's take that out of the equation.
So fair, but Pep's first season he finished top 4.
Yeah,
but he was money though. He had backing now. That's what I'm saying.
So that's what I'm saying. You talk about
he had backing. He had money.
There's so many teams that have
when United started, when the class of '92 came in, when the Beckhams, the guy Nevius, when all those guys started, that would be where we can start judging United from. I cannot judge, based on the fact, because it's unfair. If you look at the financial fair play, United doesn't have that financial advantage that this guy had. I mean, imagine if United had the kind of money, then, and we're just buying, Galacticos up and down. I can easily tell you that United will have probably won maybe more than 13 league titles, So
for me, it goes beyond money, though.
So let's
PSG is there. PSG is there to win Champions League. They have all the money in the world. Chelsea has spent how many billions now? In the last 2 or 3 years, how many billions have Chelsea spent? They still haven't won league. So it's not just money. Money is one component. Money accelerates the process.
City is competing with them. They're competing with the likes of City. They're competing with the likes of Liverpool. So the league is a little bit more competitive now,
Exactly. Back then, Man U was the only team that had money. You know that?
No.
In the time when Man U was the league that had money.
But it wasn't like they acquired the money from a sugar daddy. They got the money from their success. That's my point.
Okay.
From their hard work.
Hold on. So we are shifting the argument to money. But before we do that, we know we can talk about money all day. Let's hear Biodun's thoughts. Maybe Biodun wants to pick Chelsea as his own choice as the dominant team. And, I know he's going to back it up well. Let's hear what Biodun has to say. Biodun, what do you think?
And why should I? I mean, that's society, right? Picking Chelsea. I won't do that to myself. I love myself so much. So thank you for the advert and the plug-in for Chelsea, but I decline.
Thank you.
Cincy. Now for you. Anyway, yes. Alex Ferguson will always be respected. Yes, absolutely. 26 years, great, nice, 50%, whatever. But bro, man, I I stand with Tayo on this one. And I don't think, come on, Guardiola is just fifth on the table. He might end up being third, he might end up being fourth, he might end up being sixth. We don't know yet, right? But this might be one of the seasons that, not so good. And I think it's actually the reason why he's sticking around. I don't know. By now I don't know why he has not been fired. I don't know why he hasn't resigned. But I think he's going after something bigger than we are aware of thinking of, or maybe we think or like he's not gonna do it. I actually think he wants to destroy Ferguson's record before he resigns. I think so. I think he's going after that match, everything. See, whatever you say, Cincy, I stand, and again, people do that to us as an Arsenal fan. Let's go with the record. No one has won the Premier League back to back more than 3 times. He already broke that record. That is something that Manchester United has to go find a way to break. That record alone puts them number one in EPL for me in England. People will not remember as much as you remember because you are a Man U fan, so you remember that. But people will remember the only club in EPL that has won it back to back for 4 times, and that is Man City. He has that. He was trying to do it 5 times, but God said, no, you will not shame us. So we are glad he's not able to do that, right? Because that would have been terrible for everybody. You're talking about a Man U era where, and you said something that I actually want to push back on. Because the money then was old money, and because you see the money spent now, you're trying to run away from the fact that you guys didn't have money. Bro, you had money. The only club that stood toe to toe with you those years, that was Arsenal. And if you're talking about a club that has never spent money and still refusing to spend money like the rest, it's still Arsenal. And that is the problem that has killed the club. Because Wenger ran Arsenal like it was his father's business. Man United had money. Did you know how much money you made from selling all your star players that went to Real Madrid and went to some other bigger clubs, right? It was hard to even compete. You actually got players from Arsenal to win the league. Bro, Van Persie left to win the league for you. That is
because they keep winning.
No, give me time. Let me learn my point. So the point is, it's like people say, oh, many years ago, just going to use this analogy, right? Artists, musicians that made money many years ago, now looking at today's artists like Whiskey, Davido, Burna Boy, they made a lot of money. During their time too, they had money. It was like Amokachi those days when Amokachi and Okocha and Finidi, they had money. It was a time that it was reported Amokachi bought a private jet, right? That was the money around that time.
Yeah,
it's different from the money that people like Osimhen, will probably make today. You understand what I'm saying? So things changed, right? There were times whereby Ronaldinho, the real Ronaldo, right, had money, was the most expensive striker, whatever, those days, right? Now compared to what Mbappe was. So that will always happen. But that time, those years, bro, we're not too young. Man United will bully anybody in the market. They will get anybody. Remember how you got Tevez from West Ham? Remember that deal, how you went back to back? The only one that I remember that I can say Man United lost out, one of them was Mikel Obi. I remember what that happened. It was the era of Abramovich. That was more money. No. That is when Abramovich brought more money. If not for new money. If not for that new money, Mikel Obi would have landed in Manchester United. Remember, it was almost done. And there was a reverse because of money. Today,
But the Mikel Obi story was because of what was his name again? Kent, the guy that left United and went to Chelsea. Our chairman at the time, or the director at the time, whatever the guy.
Whether it was Kent, whether it was the Nigerian guy, what's his name? That was
He stole our scouting list, took it to Chelsea because Chelsea did not even know who Mikel Obi was. So he stole everything from United and he went to Chelsea and started putting and stealing all the players that we had that wanted to buy.
But the point you're making, those things are cherry on top. The real thing, that guy himself that stole, did you know why he stole? Did you know what influenced him to steal? Because he had a better offer. He had more money. The point I'm trying to make is everything revolved around the money. It was the money that shifted that momentum, that shifted that, influence from teams like Man United to like Chelsea's the new big ball in town, and they reigned for almost 10 years.
Yeah,
they hired the best coach, they had the best assistant. You understand what I'm saying? They bought all the best player in the league, and they started winning. But again, respect to Fergie, but I stand with Ayo and say, so far, great 26 years. But this guy has only spent 9 years, and out of 9 years, he has won 6 times. That is a great record, and he had won it 4 times back to back. If he continued that way, it's a problem. But I'm glad the league is more competitive now. We have like top 4, top 5 teams. Those years, bro, it was just like top 3. Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United.
Okay.
The other clubs like Newcastle and Leeds United, they were just like 5th and 6th, and we know them. Chelsea didn't even service those years.
All right, so let me jump in real quick. 2 things that were mentioned is about money and competition. The money aspect is subjective because 100,000 today is weaker than 100,000 10 years ago, 15 years ago. So we know Man U had money back then. You know, if it's not money, like you said, the salaries guys are collected now. I mean, people talk about breaking transfer record every time. There was a time when 10 million was a transfer record. And now...
Yeah, I remember those days. When
you guys remember Academy? Do you guys remember Academy? Or is it Adi? The guy that's time for was it Leicester? Yeah, remember, was it Ipswich Town or Leicester, one of the white and blue team? Remember? He was actually one of the... It was 10 million, but at that time it was a record fee.
Yeah. So those things, I think money to be subjective, both with transfer record, amount, salaries players are paid. I mean, you talk about Man, you had Beckham and the likes of the big names they had, basically. These are the big players of today. These guys were the big players of then. So they would have been expensive too, relatively. Second thing is competition. The competition we have now in the league debatably is bigger than back in the day. So I'm beginning to think, yeah, maybe Man U had it a little easier than Man City is having it now. But we'll step further to look at some things. So since you said something, shifting gear, you said your favorite squad is 2008 Champions League winning squad. Not necessarily the 1999 treble.
Yeah.
People
keep forgetting that team went to 3 finals in 4 years in the Champions League. 3 finals.
So let's do a man-to-man comparison of players from 2008 Manchester United and players from 2023 Manchester City. Ayo. Do you have the... All right, cool.
Let's bring it up. It's the 2008 team. I mean, some impressive names on here.
Now, we're going to roll back a little bit, and I'm going to ask you guys to cancel your bias. Right now, Ayo is supporting City, Biodi is supporting City, Cincy is supporting Manchester United. Cancel your bias, try to be honest, and let's compare. The goalkeeper for Manchester United in 2008 was Van der Sar.
Okay.
The goalkeeper for City was Ederson, if I'm not mistaken. Who would you guys pick today as the better goalkeeper?
Come on. Van der Sar, man. Van der Sar is a legend.
Okay.
Van der Sar is a legend, man. Come on. Van der Sar, yo. Van der Sar is a legend.
No.
Legend.
Since you don't have to explain. Just give us the name. We're voting now. Since he says Van der Sar, Ayo, what do you say?
Ederson. Ederson is the midfielder playing in goal.
Biodun.
God.
Remember, take out your bias.
So, honestly, it's going to be an injustice to just mention the name without...
We have 11 players to go through, so it has to be quick. So give me your name.
Okay. If you give me the chance, I'll explain it. But with what Ayo said, I just remembered a lot of things. I'll pick Ederson.
Interesting. So goalkeeper, I'll go with Ederson. Wait, I can't
vote. Who do you pick, Charles?
Huh?
Who do you pick? Because this is like Man U against 2 Arsenal fans, man. So
I'll tell you why people. Who I pick doesn't matter because we need to go with 3 people voting, so 2 can cancel 1. But to me, actually, it's a no-brainer. It's actually Van der Sar. I don't think Ederson. There are so many goalkeepers that are even above Ederson.
You won't let us explain.
Yeah, I don't think Ederson compares to Van der Sar, in my opinion. And then Van der Sar is one of the best goalkeepers in Premier League outright. Van der Sar is the only goalkeeper I'll put above Czech.
Van der Sar to me, apart from the trophies,
Nah.
Van der Sar is like Onana in goal.
You need to stop
Oh
saying
my
today.
goodness. Really? You know what? Let's Google top
Wait. We are elongating this thing.
Let me just throw this. Let me just throw this there, and this should quiet this conversation.
Maybe
the player with the most assists is Ederson, and that's historic.
Okay, hold on, Biodu. You made a statement, Van der Sar today. We're not talking about Van der Sar today. Van der Sar is not playing today. Just as you talked about, you can't mention the money of yesterday.
Thank you very much.
Hold on. You can't mention the money of yesterday versus the money of today. Focus on what they did in their career, what they've done in their careers, how they've done their jobs. You sure you want to stick with Ederson, Biodu? And I remember, take your bias out.
I'm sticking with Ederson. Yes.
Okay. Unfortunately, since Ederson takes the goalkeeper spot, let's go further. Who's next?
Unfortunately for me, I hate both teams, so it's easy for me to be neutral.
Okay. So
20th greatest goalkeeper of all time.
Wait now.
Come on, man. This is just an insult, man. Insult.
It is an insult, but we're going. Since we're going.
The thing is, the game has evolved.
The game has evolved.
Guys, you're missing the point.
I just told you how the talent has declined. And you guys agree with me. I think the talent has declined.
He did a normal thing as a goalkeeper. He just stood in the post and he saved the ball. No footwork.
He's like David Seaman.
We're calling Onana.
He's like Nick
in the midst of Van der Sar. That's even a disrespect.
How many assists did Van der Sar have?
What is that supposed to do with anything? How will the assist become a goalkeeper's job?
No. It's not the primary. I agree with you. That's not the primary.
Their jobs.
Ederson.
Guys, hold on. Who is the better shot stopper?
I'll give you guys an analogy. Let me give you guys an analogy, right? When I look at Anderson and Van der Sar is a legend, no doubt, right? But this is like saying I have two really great options, but then I have somebody who can go above and beyond. Do you guys get where I'm coming from? He can play like a midfielder. He can deliver assists.
So guys,
how many assists does he have? 11.
How many goal contributions? How many goal contributions would you give?
Oh my God, he's a goalkeeper. He's not supposed to be scoring goals.
I know. There's goal in front of the keeper. There's goal in front of the keeper.
Hold on.
There's goal in front of the goalkeeper.
Hold on. Remember, I said take out your bias. So, and I said again, we're not going to explain.
No bias. We're giving you facts.
I know. I'm not telling you change your mind. I'm just saying we're going through 11 players, 11 positions. Give me a name. Don't explain. Okay. But think about it before you give the response.
We already gave you brought it back.
Van der Sar won. We're moving forward. Ederson takes it. Left back. Evra versus who? And we're going to go with regular 4-4-2 or 4-3-3. We'll figure it out.
I cannot remove my bias on that one.
Evra versus who?
I guess Ake.
Technically Ake. Okay.
Yeah.
Ayo, you go
the
first.
Stones stairs.
Let's do Ake.
Yeah, I'll go with Evra on that one. Evra.
Okay. Biodu, Ake versus Evra.
I cannot respond to that because I can never ever put that Man United.
I know he hates Evra, but just pick someone.
I pass on that one. I
Just pick somebody.
I pass.
Okay, when Biodu passes, as he always does, I'll pick for him. Cincy, who do you go with?
Evra, of course.
Okay, so I'm going with Evra also. So that's all three for Evra.
This is going to pick all my new players.
One for I'm not like that though. I'm not like that. I'll be honest with you, 100%.
Yeah, we need that kind of honesty. So
I don't let my biasness affect me, man.
Okay, we're going with Ederson. I'm writing this down. And Evra. Okay, who's next? Right back. Why is Kyle Walker not on this list?
I think he was suspended for this game. He was on the bench. Okay, he came in. Yeah, Kyle Walker
let's go. Ignore him.
Yeah.
Let's take
technically it's Kyle Walker. In this team, it was Kyle Walker.
Yeah, but it's not there right
coming
now.
back from injury or something in this game.
Use him, it's fine. I use him.
Okay,
Pep
Kyle
decided
Walker,
to
let's look at Manchester United.
West
Hopefully,
Brom.
Biodun will be able to vote in this one.
West Brom.
West Brown. Kyle Walker. Biodun, you go first.
Kyle Walker.
Okay, Cincy.
I'll pick Kawaka on this one.
Ayo, that's already 2 votes, so Walker wins.
Kyle Walker. Yeah.
All right, let's go for the centre backs. Ferdinand and Vidic. Okay, so let's go Ferdinand versus who? Akanji.
Honestly, this is how I would know that you guys are bullshitting, man. Honestly.
Wait.
If you annoy me, I can pick anything I want. Annoy me.
Ayo, Ferdinand Akanji.
Cincy has to go first too now.
No.
I'm flipping it. Ayo, Ferdinand Akanji.
Okay.
Ferdinand.
Okay. Cincy, Ferdinand Akanji.
Ferdinand.
Biodun.
Fagbo.
Okay, Ferdinand. All right. Ruben Diaz versus Vidic. Cincy.
Vidic.
Biodun.
Diaz.
Ayo, tiebreaker.
No, I go Vidic on this one. That centre back pairing was unstoppable. It's like Saliba and Gabriel.
Okay. That's the point. That centre back pairing, somebody was carrying the other.
Not so.
When Ferdinand left, all those West Brom, all those Vidic, even Gary Neville, Phil Neville, O'Shea, the crap, man.
Okay. Yeah, I mean nobody's arguing that. But that's why I picked this.
I'll still go Vidic. I remember some things Vidic did back.
Jabstam already left, right? Jabstam already left.
Of course, yeah, they were already old by then. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's go to the midfielders. Carrick versus
Hargreaves.
Yeah, look, let's start with Hargreaves. Hargreaves was defensive. Hargreaves, Rodri. Ayo.
Is there a debate?
Hey, it's a question. Just give me your answer.
Award player of the year.
Just give me your answer.
Rodri.
Okay. Biodun.
I go with Ayo.
Huh?
Go with Ayo.
You go with Ayo.
Who is the other defender? I can't see. For some reason, I can't really see. Who's the other DM?
Rodri and Hargreaves are the two we're talking about right now.
I mean, so since you're a man,
but since hasn't given
fan,
just
right?
one thing, you may pick Rodri.
That itself is questionable. It's questionable, right? Who was it because of that selection for that game? Because Hargreaves was, injury affected.
Yeah,
it wasn't really the key.
Play a lot. But who would have
Hargreaves
wasn't really the key game.
Yeah, so
the alternatives are Fletcher and Anderson.
But Hargreaves in his prime though was
Hargreaves in his prime was better than Anderson and Fletcher. So
yeah. Hargreaves in his prime. So let's it's fine. Let's choose him because he's definitely better than what is on the bench.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Rodri, Anderson, we already have 2 Rodris. So since there's no point, but still tell us what you think.
I'll go with Rodri, but I don't think the difference is much too. I agree when Hargreaves in his prime.
Even if the difference is 0.1, it's a difference. All right, who's next? It was Carrick and who? Carrick and Stones. Technically, right?
No, Stones was not in the no.
Okay, so Stones.
If you're going for 3 is Rodri, De Bruyne, and Gundogan. So
Carrick and who? Gundogan.
Stones should have been compared with a defender.
Yeah, but we took Kyle Walker, so we're going to take Stones out. We took Kyle Walker because they were playing 3 at the back. So, yeah. So let's do Gundogan and Carrick. Ayo. Hey, I should have been giving you guys my own opinions too, but it's okay.
I'll go with Carrick on that one.
Okay. Biodun.
Carrick and
Gundogan.
Michael Carrick.
Yes, no?
Michael Carrick, good one.
Who are you picking?
Good one.
Okay.
Good one.
Cincy. Take out your
Fighting the
bias.
It's fighting the bias, exactly.
He's fighting it.
Yeah, he's fighting it. It's
a tough one. It's actually a very tough one.
It's a tough one.
I would go with Gondwan in this one. I would go just to be fair. Yeah, I will go Gondwan.
Wins this one
because he has a technical advantage over Carrick.
Fair. Let me see the Man U squad real quick.
Man U squad.
I was gonna pick Scholes versus KDB, but I'm thinking that may be unfair. Or maybe it's not.
That's a fair argument.
Yeah. Biodun, let's go.
Who are the two?
Scholes and KDB.
Scholes.
Cincy?
Scholes.
Ayo.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Scholes, man.
You know, funny, I would say I should have been giving my own opinions all this while.
What's your opinion?
Yeah,
what's your opinion on this one?
It's KDB for me. Even though I understand why you guys are going with Scholes. It's KDB for me. But yeah, Scholes wins.
Yeah.
So far, you guys have been doing good. I mean, it's Van der Sar for me, Evra, Walker, Ferdinand Vidic, Rodri, Gundogan, Carrick. I'll go Gundogan and then KDB. But moving on. Before we get to the big shot. So we have the front three. Let me see City's team.
Ronaldo, Scholes, Tevez.
No, it's Ronaldo, Tevez, Rooney. But let's see who's
Rooney. Rooney is what I meant to say.
So it's Silva,
Grealish, and Haaland.
Again.
On the bench.
All right, so let's start from Silva and Tevez. Cincy.
Silva and Tevez. That will not be argument now. Tevez, man, all day.
Biodun.
Mario Silva.
Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo
Silva.
And Tevez.
And Carlos Tevez.
You said Bernardo, right?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, yeah.
Tevez.
Ayo.
Yeah, Tevez, no doubt.
Okay. Grealish and Ronaldo.
You are silly for asking.
No, I already put the answer in. I just wanted to ask.
But hold on, no. Grealish of that. Yeah, never mind.
Okay, so here's a big one.
Ayo, what are you trying to think about?
Move on.
Grealish of that year.
Ayo, what are you trying to think?
Grealish of that year.
Ayo, you're trying to find something for
There's
Grealish,
right?
I mean, you can give him his his thighs, his legs.
He has them. All right, so Haaland and Rooney. Now let's hold on. On this one, you know what? Go ahead. Let me not even make it too shaky.
You go first this time, Charles.
Eh?
You go first this time. Haaland or Rooney?
Even though my vote does not count, but my vote will sway you guys now. It's definitely Rooney.
Who cares about?
It's Haaland, in my opinion, hasn't done enough, hasn't been here long enough for me to pick him over Rooney.
I'm glad you even participated in this one. Okay, let's go.
Rooney is mine, but my vote doesn't count. Ayo, let's go.
Oh, it's me first?
Yeah.
Haaland.
Biodun.
Haaland.
Cincy.
Rooney.
Yeah. It's Rooney.
Underrated player ever, man. Rooney? No. You guys are not Rooney.
Is good, but it's Rooney for me.
Rooney
you guys maybe don't fully.
Listen, let me ask you a question. You said underrated player.
He was underrated player.
What do you mean by underrated player? What do you mean?
People don't rate Rooney too much, man. They don't rate him too much.
Okay.
English with Rooney.
Again, it's hard for me to accept. It's hard for me to accept because he's an English player. The media is always behind him. So what do you mean by he's an underrated player?
On a global scale, people don't rate him.
Bro, okay, okay. Can I ask you a question? Why did he retire on time? Why did he retire so early?
I mean, that has nothing to do with anything, man. It's time in the game.
You just talked about
why did he retire so early?
I don't think Rooney was ever
longevity matters.
Why did he retire so early?
Longevity matters.
Well, I mean, what is early? What is early? What is early? What is early?
Bro, how old is he? No, I know the answer that I'm asking you. I just want you to respond to it.
I feel like he got retired because it was time for him to hang up the boots. It was his own decision now. He can retire anytime.
Okay,
but I believe
that what does longevity mean to you?
Dude, go and look at Rooney's stats in the Premier League. Go look at his stats.
Okay.
Guys, hold on.
Did you see Perisic today? How old is Perisic? I'm not even going to mention Ronaldo. I'm going to stay away from Ronaldo. Perisic, how old is he? How old is Modric?
Modric is what? Like almost what? 39?
There's so many things.
40, bro. 40. How old is Perisic?
See, that 40 is like an exception, though. Not everybody has to play till 40, man. Not everybody has to play till 40.
Yeah, that's it.
What age did Raul? You remember Raul Gonzalez? You remember how old he was?
Yeah, I mean, longevity matters, but the time was.
Let me help you here. Biodu, I think if your reason for picking Haaland over Rooney is early retirement, Haaland is still in 20s, so I don't think that's a point.
Okay, number one, that's how you start.
Hold on. I'm going somewhere. And if your reason
you are lost already, wherever you are
hold on now, Biodu. If your reason for even downplaying Rooney's career is early retirement, I don't think I agree with you, because here's my take on early retirement. Yeah,
no, that was not the reason. You missed the point. He said it's underrated. That's where I was going with that. He said it's underrated.
Said that, and I actually disagree with
the point around underrated. That's why I try to bring it in one full. Let's talk about everything, right? Let's talk about everything. Why did he retire so early? Why did he run out of the game?
It could be health reasons. You don't
Why did he run out of the game, bro? If you're that good, stay in there. Show yourself.
No, that's not true, though.
No. So what is it? Then I'm asking. Okay, I don't know. Tell me.
Mental reasons, physical reasons.
Longevity. Hold on, Cincy. Longevity has nothing to do with how good you are. You can be good,
bro. It does,
Let me finish. You can be good for 5 years and then you get injured and you're out. You can be good for 5 years and then your health fails.
But it wasn't injury.
Hazard left.
But the point, Charles, is
it wasn't injury.
You remember the greatest players for what they do at the top level, for how long they do it. That's just the fact.
So I just don't understand the argument.
The only reason we know Ronaldo is because Ronaldo suffered with injuries, but we rate Ronaldo highly because of the number of times he did it at the top level.
Do you guys think Ronaldo was a great player?
No, I don't.
I think he was a great player.
Interesting.
He was a great player.
Talking about great
players. I think he was a great player.
See, the issue of great or not great.
I mean, I think you guys.
Sorry. Let me just give you guys the results.
Patrick, 5 days. Come on, bro. Come on.
City 5, Manchester United 6. So when it comes to the player ratings, Man U wins it.
Wait. No. Let us see how you tabulated your vote. I don't trust you.
You can look at it. City 5, Man U 6. So Man U wins it.
No, wait. The goalkeeper who won the goalkeeper? Ederson, right? So Ederson, Walker.
Focus on the chat and see the results in there.
Ederson, Walker, hold on. Rodri, good one.
Haaland.
That's all. Everybody else is Manchester United.
Ronaldo, Tevez, Scholes.
You have to count.
Ferdinand.
I don't trust you.
And that guy.
Okay. Oh.
Okay. All right.
Anyways, on that note, Man U wins on player ratings. I think when it comes to the argument of financial,
maybe we should add the. Wait, okay, we already the manager. Did we vote on the manager? We did. It's 2-1. We won. So Pep won.
No, if you vote on the manager, that would be 6-6. So it would be a draw.
Yeah, it's a draw.
That's where I'm going with this. Anyways, this was
that's what I do. It's cooking on top. Most thieves, Arsenal fans.
The other point I want to discuss is who who are the referee in their pocket for the most time?
I beg.
Ref.
At least I know that that's all late night and substitute time.
Late night.
United.
We'll save that. We'll save that for the next recording.
Until we score. The additional time, extra time is until we score. Man United.
All right. On that note, viewers, thank you for staying this long. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We just wanted to banter a little and entertain you guys. It seems like it's a draw at the end of the day. Manchester United versus Manchester City. So we'll keep watching. Maybe in a year or 2-3 years from now, we'll do this again, and maybe City will be able to up their game and win. But
you guys drop in the comments. I want to know if you guys
exactly. That's what I was about to say. Let us know who you think is the greatest Premier League manager or team of all time: Pep Guardiola City or Sir Alex Ferguson's Manchester United. Thank you very much for viewing. Look forward to seeing you next time. Have a good night.